If you look, it looks like there's layers of rain. Like there's flat layers of rain coming down. Like they're separate sections where things aren't getting wet.
So hello everybody, welcome back to GameRx, no longer ScareRx. That was horribly misaligned in its given month.
It's fine. It was our first Halloween.
Yeah,
we'll do better later.
Everything has to go down.
Mm-hmm.
All units proceed to Gotham City.
Joker has been apprehended. Batman is now en route to Arkham Asylum.
Oh my God.
And there's, in this thriving New York-based city, there's no other cars on the road besides Batman
there would
and
be
a
thousands
few.
of fucking taxis.
Yeah, okay,
right
well, there's a tank, but yeah, there would be a shit ton of taxis. Hitchhiking, maybe escaping patients.
The fact that they have to point that out.
I was gonna say, like, we're pointing out our own flaws.
At what point do you just not have, like, auto turrets?
Yeah. Oh. Bzz.
That was my phone. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Batman just told him a really good joke.
That fucking cat is so goddamn photogenic.
He's so photogenic.
I hate him.
It's like that running dude from that meme
penis.
from a few years ago. The really photogenic guy.
The
running dude.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but
He's running a marathon. He's got like a maroon shirt on. He's just got this like just beautiful smile on his face. You don't remember that?
no. But my memory is just horrid anymore.
Oh well, maybe if you didn't drink so much, it would get better.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think once you destroy the brain cells, they stay destroyed. I just realized I have the Joker balding spot.
No, the Widow's Peak.
That's the Vegeta.
It is. I love Vegeta. He's my favorite.
I'm sad. I haven't even gotten to see it yet, and they're already done doing Dragon Ball's Super.
What?
Yeah, they're stopping at 131 episodes.
Why?
It might come back, but they're gonna focus on the
On not Gohan?
I have no idea what they're doing with Gohan. Doesn't sound like he got as much focus as people were hoping. But no, there's a movie coming out in December, but it's not even gonna have the Z Fighters. It's going to be, take place long before that, I think.
Ugh. Hey, let's bring back this show that is basically the story that everybody wants. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna stop for right now. It's fine.
I don't know enough about what's going on.
Quit all this shit. Because why not?
Oh, piss and blimey.
Ugh.
Dave says I'm a
They're
communist for doing that, but
light.
apparently Markiplier says that too.
Inverting y-axis?
Invite flight, which is like invert flight. Camera
I'm
says camera
sorry.
will track Batman's movement direction automatically walking or crouching. Yeah, I'll leave it on for now. I don't
What
remember, though.
kind of anarchist does not invert the
Well,
y-axis?
I can't invert on a computer. I don't know how you do that. Like in a computer, it makes sense spatially to me. But anytime I'm using a stick, like if I use the D-pad to move, up isn't down for me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I played so much Star Fox and Rogue Squadron on the 64.
Yeah.
I imagine, even if I don't have a cursor, I imagine I have a cursor on the screen.
Yeah.
Or a reticle, I should say. But, God, how does he get his hair to stick up like that?
Gel.
Renaissance hair gel?
Polymer cement.
I actually really want to start recording Doom again with Tegan. I went back and watched our 6 episodes, even though I'm a complete
Skimmer.
asshole to her.
This is not news.
What's up, dickhead?
You know, even on the PS3, where this originally, that generation PS3, Xbox 360, where this debuted, the textures were pretty impressive.
This was a really gorgeous game.
I think
I'll be
they
honest,
touched it up since then, but
I gotta think I'll put this. Comparatively speaking, this isn't the best improvement I've ever seen.
no.
It's not to say that it looks worse, but like when you compare Tomb Raider, the remake, to the definitive edition,
Yeah.
I mean, they literally rebuilt the engine from the ground up. They virtually had a brand new engine making the game.
Well,
I do think his cape looks, not that his cape looks bad, but like now there's like texture to it that I don't remember seeing before.
I agree. The difference between the PS2 Kingdom Hearts and the PS4 Kingdom Hearts is it's wildly impressive.
I actually wouldn't mind playing that again.
So good. I love Kingdom Hearts. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, so I was looking
It
to
looks
see.
like the third one might finally have an actual release. It looks like October this year.
It doesn't have an official release date yet, but they're thinking Square Enix is going to announce an official release date, which at this point for me, I'm still like, you know what? No, I'm there. To me, there's still no official plan to release Kingdom Hearts 3 this year until Square Enix does actually come out and say this is when it's going to come out. And at this point, almost what I kind of love to see them do is like they just don't give you a release date, and just all of a sudden there's a fuck ton of boxes that show up at every retailer in America, and it's like, here you go, sell the game. And then like it just to do a social experiment to see how it spreads through the internet. Like the first person that walks into Walmart at 12:01 a.m. on whatever day they decide they want it to go public, they're just like, oh fuck, guys, it's here, guys, Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally fucking out. This is not a drill. This is not a fucking drill.
He posts to Reddit, and it gets the most upvotes of any post ever.
It'll be like that EA announcement with Star Wars Battlefront 2, but the opposite, where they got the most downvotes. This would get the most upvotes.
The thing I'll never actually understand about EA is
their business plan
consistently make decisions that either they're trying to piss people off.
I think they are a little bit.
Oh my god. The microtransaction stuff, I was talking to Dad about it the other day. I don't remember why. I was actually using it as an allusion to something.
Mm-hmm.
Or not an illusion, no.
A way to explain something else.
Yes.
Or a reference.
What the fuck we were talking about though. But yeah, it's like, why would you... DLC, I don't have a problem with. Paying a little bit more for DLC, especially if it's good.
For extra stuff that's not essential to playing the story.
But pay-to-win stuff is garbage.
Yeah.
I think that's why, like, Dragon Veil is so popular.
Yeah, because you don't have to.
You can pay.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to.
And it sure as hell is going to help you win.
Oh, yeah.
But you sure as shit don't need to. I mean, what it takes...
Well, and it's not a...
Oh, my God. Real brief
quick
tangent.
Game.
You can go up 25 levels from 100 to 125 by spending 250,000 Ethereum leveling up Rift Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That really doesn't seem like that much.
I will hunt you down.
Okay.
And
I will make the most epic pair of shoes.
I actually really hate Killer Croc.
Well, Zero Punctuation was pretty disappointed when he finally got to that point. Did you remember that? They build up this fight with Croc the entire game, and then it's basically just gentle sidestepping. That's how you defeat him.
I haven't watched him again lately, but I do remember I just kind of got burned out on him. I didn't think his lines were that funny. But then all of a sudden, he got really good again. I remember actually like legitimately laughing pretty hard at some of his commentary.
Yeah.
I forgot how long this intro was.
So, have I told you about that show Live PD, or have you heard about it or watch it when it's I watch it all the time at Mom and Dad's. It's basically this generation's version of Cops. So A&E partnered with a bunch of
Bad Boys.
No, it's not that it's
Cops
not that
was
polished.
Staged apparently.
But this is definitely not
Hey, look,
staged.
Batman Arkham is ready to install.
Woohoo! So it's basically A&E partnered with a bunch of these PDs around the United States. Like there's some in Maryland, Illinois, Florida, Arizona, all over. And they they have this like central location. It's hosted by Dan Abrams, who I believe was a newscaster for a long time. But now he does this, so he'll kind of narrate it. It's like, all right, let's go check in with such and such county in such and such a state. And it looks like they've pulled somebody over for a traffic violation, you know, and it goes and you'll have a cameraman with this police officer, and they usually say what's going on, why they pulled the person over, and you get to watch these interactions. And it could be any call. It could be someone was murdered. It could be they're serving a warrant. It could be just a simple speeding ticket. It could be they're chasing someone who is fleeing from police. And there was one last night I was watching, and it is live. It's actually legit live. They play a bunch of reruns because the show is crazy popular right now. But they do actually run it live when there's new episodes. And last night I was watching, and I don't remember where it was, but these cops found this lady who was very, very, very drunk. And they're trying to get her to go to...
These ears are fucking huge.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to get her to go to these paramedics to get checked out to make sure she's okay. And she runs into a pole. She just goes, "Fuck you, pole." It was very funny.
Do they censor?
They do. So, I mean, obviously it's live, but I'm sure there's a pretty generous tape delay. Yeah.
Good old Gordon.
There was one time I was watching the news, and they were interviewing somebody live, like at a protest or something, and fuck did squeeze through the censors.
It happens.
Nice underwear, by the way.
I don't want to hold.
The last performance of Arlene Sorkin as Harley Quinn, my understanding.
Why did they change it over? She gets sick of it too, maybe?
I thought that was it. Something that she got sick of it or she didn't want to do it anymore, or I don't know what it was. But Mark Hamill was supposedly done after this one too, and then he came back for Arkham City and for the movie.
No, he didn't say this one. He said Arkham City was going to be his last. But then he said he'd already been on record that said that the only way I would come back is do the Killing Joke.
Yeah, which he did. I really wish. I mean, I suppose we could. We could probably do the Telltale Batman games if you wanted to, because I think I looked into it and you just can't monetize it, but not like we get money off of these anyway because of YouTube.
February, we can't monetize anymore anyway.
Oh, that's right.
That's why we're talking about switching platforms.
I really enjoy that suit.
Her suit?
Both. I like hers and I like his too.
Why wouldn't you punch it
It's very
open?
fun. I like the big tails.
See, like, this sets up for what could be just something epic, or have an epic ending, and then he just goes all tight.
Yeah.
Come on, Dick Pickle.
Well, they spent all their energy making the rest of the game. If the ending's a little bit of a letdown, I'm still willing to say this game is pretty fucking amazing. Particularly because the gameplay is so good. Like, the battle system is just fucking unmatched.
Yeah, it is.
Free flow combo. Broke your skull. Fuck off. Fine by me. I really like in Arkham City where...
Oh, right.
You gotta fight some more dudes.
That, and I don't think I have to fight more.
No, there's more.
I do.
I really like in Arkham City when you can start interrogating Riddler's people to find out the locations of the trophies. I just thought that was kind of a really neat touch.
Oh, piss off.
I mean, you can buy the maps, but I like just fucking with people, so.
Trying to get a decent combo.
Yeah, you just gotta warm up a little bit. It's been a while since you've
warm
played
up. I
this.
still remember the buttons, but
Yeah, you'll get it.
Oh, you can't cancel out of a ground kill.
Nope.
I think you can
In City?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dude, he just is not doing what
It's
I
either
want
that...
to do.
I think it's either that or they can't attack you while you're doing a ground takedown.
No, I think you can cancel out of it.
Okay.
Ah, this is just pathetic.
Like I said, you just need to get back into it.
I don't feel like it's get back into it. I feel like it's not doing what I want it to do. I don't remember having to point. I got to the point where I realized I didn't need to point the C-stick, and apparently I do.
Yeah, you do.
I'll find a way out.
Oh, well.
It's clearly Riddler's cell.
Let him know what's happened.
Oh, right. I think I need to go take a picture of that, don't I?
Nah, I don't think so. No, you can't right now because the Riddler trophy hunt hasn't been unlocked yet. You don't get that till a little bit later.
How do I activate bat vision?
I think that's an intensive treatment that you get that.
Oh, I'm going to double check anyway, just to be safe. 32 bars per megalith. I think we're going to run to 20 because we had literally 10 minutes of cutscene.
Intro, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck me. I'm going to have to open the window. Of course it is. Already roasting.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
All right. View character bio. Fuck it! Oh, I'm just going to kick that around like it's a ragdoll.
Crouching
What's up, dude?
tiger, hidden dragon.
What's up, dude?
Don't do that. That's...
I don't
Don't
know that
hit
I can. I
Gordon.
think you have to target something.
Yeah.
And Jumpity Jumpington.
I like Gordon a lot.
Found a Riddler trophy.
Yeah, you can pick up the trophies, but you can't do the challenges.
Right.
Because, like, I've actually found...
fuck.
I've played this game enough times where I remember some of them, some of the early ones.
Yeah, well, I know, like, right away you can get the Wayne Tower pretty early.
Right, but I don't know if it was that one or I tried to do one, but I hadn't unlocked the challenge of doing those yet, so it just didn't recognize it. Just nothing happened.
Yeah, I suppose. All right. Decoy.
Might as well. I like destroying those TVs too. That's kind of fun.
Wait, how do I... Oh, I got it.
Like those TVs up above, you can hit those with batarangs and break them.
Haha.
It's kind of fun. Also, let's just take a second to appreciate that we have unlimited batarangs
Yes.
and that we don't have to collect them.
shut up. You're crooked anyway.
Yeah. fuck
Spoiler alert.
it. Yeah, if you if you haven't played or heard the ending of this game that released what 10 years ago?
Well, when did the PS3 come out? 06?
Let's Google it. Let's
Google
ask
time.
Lady Google.
time.
The Batman Arkham Asylum. Nope, assume.
I actually remember beating this on hard. It got to the point where I was better at predicting who was going to hit me and need to counterattack than
Yeah.
letting counterattack tell me who.
Nice. Well, when you play on hard mode, it doesn't give you the
That's what I mean.
thing. Yeah.
Whoops, I wonder.
Let's see. Okay, it originally released on PS3 and Xbox 360 in North America on August 25th, 2009. So it has been almost 10 years. 10 years next year.
Been 9 years.
So
Sup,
yeah,
fucker?
Warden Sharp is the Spirit of Arkham.
So,
of
hi.
Amadeus.
What's with the violent waving? Hey, what's with the catcher's mask?
Hey, Derek. Hey.
I'm gonna hit you.
Hey, Derek.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
I'm flailing around like one of those advertising tube men.
So I would say we should have a live cam on, or a webcam on, but I don't want to.
I don't fucking
no
want
point.
to. Yeah. Well, we're not. It's not interesting.
scary.
There's no scary. Yeah, it's.
You need help? No.
I think one of the best like punks in this game is later on when I think it's like the second or third scarecrow thing where like the
Can you
screen
hear me?
gets fucked up and you're like, oh fuck, the game's ruined, and it's like, JK, now you're in
Yes, that
Scarecrow's
was good. The only other
shit
game
again.
I've seen do that was Metal Gear Solid screws with you too, like that. Metal Gear Solid
Is it 3?
1. I don't think.
Oh, what's the one where he reads your memory card? Is that
That's 1.
1 or 2? Okay, it's 1.
And then in 2, the VR system goes to hell and it gets really screwy. And there's a point I think where I almost wonders like, what the fuck. I think it happened. I want to say it happened again in 4, but I can't remember. I only played 4 once because it was good. I'm not gonna bitch about it, but it was like the game got long in the sense of so many cutscenes. But the problem is that was almost a game that the idea behind Metal Gear Solid is it should almost be a book.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank
that would
God.
fit.
It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped to the chair. Zaz. He totally lost it.
Totally lost.
You going all Shatner on me here?
Maybe.
He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get
He
close.
kind of looks like Mike Tyson.
The guy in the background looks like he's doing a jerk off motion.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat.
I'm
and
probably
this
gonna fuck
guard
this up.
does.
It's not that hard. You just climb around in the rafters above. You go behind him and then you glide into his face. I mean the back of his face. I mean his skull. I mean what bump?
What bump? Asshole.
So I think you should be able to get to the things from that balcony there.
What's up, cutie?
Hey,
Oh
lady.
God. Shit.
How did the patient don't have food?
We'll worry.
On this episode, Jax hits
He wants to
on
kill the guard, you know. He
senior
needs to
researchers.
kill the guard.
I was gonna try and come up with a name. Betty White, if she dyed her hair.
Oh,
Betty White is actually pretty.
She is very pretty. She was very pretty as a youngin, and she's still very pretty.
I only recently saw what she looked like as a youngin. All right.
So if you turn on detective mode, you can. I think it's easier to lock onto him.
Whoops.
I've got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground,
Oh.
so I'll stay up.
There, that's what I was looking for. I just don't remember how to get to those.
These old gargoyles should be able to support my weight.
Gargoyle, gargoyle, gargy, gargy, gargoyle. Gargoyle.
I like this mechanic, and it's cool, but I kind of like that they added a little bit of a challenge to it in the next one, where it's harder to do that. You know, if you have,
Got to get clear.
because they have those guys wandering around that fuck up your bat vision.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to like get a little creative, and you can't just like hide up there and use detective mode to like just zone in on a skeleton
Hey,
and then
cleavage.
just fuck it up.
This is one of the few games that I platinumed on the PS3. There was this, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2. Arguably, I platinumed Uncharted 1 twice because I originally got the in-game medals that became trophies.
And then they added stuff.
Yeah. And then they added trophies to exactly mimic the medals. And so then I had to beat it again. Oh, she's hot.
You have one chance to
I really do like that outfit. I should try and make it at some point. I already know how to make the corset.
You gonna let your ass hang out like she does?
I'd probably wear tights underneath.
I don't even think she's wearing underwear.
She's got a thong on. It sticks up above her belt.
Ah.
Oracle, I'm here.
So most of her ass would hang out, yes.
He's in control of the security system. He's probably isolated it from the grid.
Why is he not in restraints?
Because he's knocked out and legally he can't do that.
What?
What?
Are you serious?
If the patient is unconscious, they were violent before, but like they've been given medication, or if they've been kicked in the head by a giant Batman, you can't put them in the trains because they're no longer a danger.
Okay, but what if they wake up and become a danger?
Then you put them in restraints then.
What if they get the upper hand when you could have just put it? Well, this is batshit logic. No wonder nurses get attacked. I also wish I had the strength to rip fucking half-inch bolts out of concrete. I mean, with enough leverage, sure, but Christ.
With his bare hands,
I'd be crapping while doing it. Wait, you think I missed anything back here? Well, not going back. But actually, I think we'll continue this next time.
Cool.
Sorry, you really only got like a 10-minute episode, but we're not that funny anyways. So we'll see you guys next time on GameRx.
Bye.